What's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. How's all my YouTubers doing? Thank you guys so much. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to show you today why I spent $170 on 50 Celine Dion records. I had to get that name right. That's a hard name to pronounce. I actually had to Google it. I'm not going to lie. Let's get started. All right, so we did pick up a bunch of records. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to show you guys exactly the reason why I picked these records up. They are imports, in case you guys were guessing. There's a lot of them that are imports. I believe that she is Canadian, and I think she's like... I'll have to look it up. I'll Google that too. But anyway, I know she's Canadian. Somebody did tell me that she is Canadian, that she may be... because I thought that maybe she was French, and I think they said that maybe she's French-Canadian. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I couldn't pass up these, all these clubs. There's 3 sets of clubs here. Some of them are Ping, some of them are Idea. I don't know if that's a good brand. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a great brand. But being that there's some Ping in here, there's a lot of drivers, there's a bunch of putters. I don't know if I'm just going to sell them in sets. I have to go through them. So once I get through all of them, I'll show you guys exactly what we have. Okay, so unbelievable find right here with the Celine Dion. This album right here is also a rare album. This is, I'm looking on this site. I'll show you guys the site. I actually have Aquaman up on the, because I got it, I found his staff or whatever. It's called Value Your Music. There's the site. See if I can kind of, whatever. But anyway, I don't really have too much time. I got to kind of get back to the house soon. But this one, I think, I don't know if they're eBay prices. It says buy it now, so I'm assuming that maybe it might be something like that. It might be, it might have some association to eBay. I don't know if it's connected or not. But I think that this album, it's called Plamondon, or I don't know if these are German. I don't know what the deal is with these albums. I don't know if they're Australian, German. I don't know the language. I have to do a little bit more research. But this album, to cut to the chase, guys, sorry, I'm just a little excited. This album, I think, sold for like $350, somewhere around that. So I spent $170 on all these records. I knew that there was something special about them. So this one, I believe, is probably the rarest, maybe. I'm not really sure. I got to do a little bit more research on the rest of these. There's a lot of doubles, and there's a lot of sealed ones, like a lot of newer ones. This one is actually called the Peanut Butter Solution. This is also another rare album that I'm going to have to look up. And as I was going through them, I didn't get to go and I didn't look at all of the inserts because that's usually where the artist autographs it or on the outside. So this one, there's 2 of this album. This album is worth about, I think, anywhere between $150 to $175. And one of them is autographed. And I did look the autograph up. I don't have, I guess it's the certification of whatever the at seats SPA or CP, whatever it's called, but I don't have the authenticity verification, so they're just gonna have to take my word for it and look at the autograph. But one of them is autographed, so I'm assuming that it's going to be worth more than the original price is like $150 for these selling. I don't think either of them is sealed. They're both open, but the records are in perfect condition. So we're going to have to do a little bit more research on the records and a little bit more research on the clubs. So let's get into the rest of the crap, which is down here on the floor. So not too bad, guys. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. All right, so we're going to get right into the stuff that I have on the floor. We have, that came off of one of the clubs when I was dragging it. Look, he's got his own clubs. So it's Piglet with his own set of clubs. Look, he's got his own golf bag. Well, he's a head cover. Okay, so today was a golf day. I picked up these golf shoes too. All right, so we did get a Furby today. He is from the 90s. I'm going to test them. A lot of times they don't work or the batteries are corroded inside, and that's the reason why they don't work. So I have to do a little bit more research on that. I picked up these. These are FootJoys. These are women's. They're brand new. They were never worn. I probably should have did the crack test on these to make sure they don't split in half. They seem okay. I sold a pair of shoes one time to someone and they just like totally crumbled apart because I didn't do I didn't do the bend test. Like, you should be bending your shoes to make sure that they're not, like really bend them. Like, because if they're good and they're... So these are FootJoys. I don't know what these are worth. Probably like $30 or $40, something like that. I paid $3 for them, so not too bad on that. So all in all, between yard sailing, I spent a lot of money today, but we're going to make a lot of money. I'm going to make it all back off of one record. I don't know if I'm going to auction them. I really don't know. I think that I'm just going to buy it now, and I'm going to price them high. I'm going to take some offers. If somebody knows the value of a record and I list it for $350, it's going to sell for $350. It's going to sell right away. I'm just going to have to really figure out how to ship them. The lady gave me this golf rag or golf towel or whatever. She gave me that for free since I bought all 3 of the clubs. We got a couple shirts today. This one I wasn't sure. This is actually Power Rangers. It's from 2015, so it's not very old. But it could be a rare shirt. I don't know. It was only $1, so I grabbed it up. And then I seen this Denver Broncos. It is football season. It is pretty dope. It's a little too small for me, or I would rock it because I'll wear anything that matches my hat. I don't really care about teams and stuff like that. I just like the match. I just like to look suave, you know, like, so it is what it is. Everybody's different. All right, so I noticed that there was a computer in this one box. We have this Toshiba. I paid $4 for this computer. I just sold an old computer, an old IBM like this that takes it takes the disc. This has a DVD. This actually has a slot, and then there's a bunch of hard drives in here. So there's no cord or anything. There's just a bunch of, there's nothing special. I'll go through it. If it's junk, it's junk. I'll throw it out. I'll take the $4 loss. No big deal. It might be worth it if that is, you know, in good condition. I got some more Toidles today from Mom. I got her some Toidles. I think there was a couple shirts there. This was like yard sales, all kinds of things like mixed in. This lady had, I think her mother had passed, you know, God rest her soul, and she had a lot of clothing. She had a lot of holiday stuff, like a lot of Halloween and Christmas, but a lot of the shirts were like custom. She made them herself, and there was no way to size them. Like, they were really cool. I just didn't want to mess with them, so I just left them. So they'll probably end up in Goodwill. Someone will jump on them. All right, so I got some pants from my wife, so they got to go home. Actually, I got to take those home. There's that pair. And then this, I didn't know what this was, so I was like, let me just grab it up. It's got like a little crazy shaky head. He's got a little thing on the back of his neck. It's not a bank. There's no way to put money in it. What does that say? It says it's made by Ideal. So 2062. There's no date on it. Doesn't have Google Lens. Google Lens, brother. Google Lens. Ah, yeah. All right, then there's another pair of... They were just Champions, but they were... I think all the clothing was $1. It was 1 or 3 or something. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? All right, and then there was another shirt. This was a Cowboy Shirt. Yeah, I think they were $1. Because I wouldn't have spent $3 on that. But that's a cool shirt. It's probably an extra large. I don't know anybody who's a Dallas fan. It was just in really good shape. That's the reason why I grabbed it. Something that was probably worn one time, maybe not worn. So I just grabbed it up. And then we got a bunch of turtles. There was this clock that was kind of just sitting in the middle of no. It's like a table clock. It's a wind up too, so you don't need a battery. You just wind it. There it is. Hear it? Tick, 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 tick. All right, so it is working. It doesn't have a second hand, but I think I'm gonna try to move it. Let me move this over here, and we'll check and see if the alarm works. It did click, but how do you turn the alarm on? What does it say? It says pull for alarm. There it goes. Woohoo! Alright, so this clock is made by, this is a West clock. It's just really cool. Everything was half off, so it was only $2.50. So I probably would have spent $5 on it if I would have done the research on it and looked it up. But for $2.50, it's a really cool clock. You can actually I don't see why you would sit it like that, but I guess it's just like, it's just a travel clock you can put right in your bag, and it sits on the table. They call it a desk clock or whatever, travel desk. Those are good keywords to put in for keywords. These are just like a bunch of turtles. This one's a plastic one. That one can probably, I'll give that to my granddaughter, because I brought a bunch of turtles home and they were glass, and she did break one, but it is what it is. There was other ones too. I was like, nah, they were all 50 cents. They were half off of $1. She probably, I think she gave me a deal. I didn't even look at what the ending price was. This one says, it says tortoise. That one's really cool. That one's cool. Maybe I give that to my son. So we'll check those out later. And you know, it's just a bunch of turtles. Nothing crazy. Nothing spectacular to look at. Then she had these DVDs. So sorry if I'm going really fast, guys. I'm trying to get this done so I can get out of here. I do need to do some drafts before I leave. That's what I need to do. So I just want to get this video done, and then maybe at least get a couple records listed. You know, not all of them, but. So I picked up all these Scooby-Doos. Some of them are in perfect condition, and some of them aren't. I figure I could sell them in a lot. I don't know what she charged me for these either. Are they a library? No, she just has to put her address on them. I hate when people do that. I hate when people put stickers on stuff. I hate when they do it at the bin, when you buy things in the stores and it's sticker. I hate it. It's just a pet peeve for me. It drives me nuts because it ruins the product. Like there's records over here that they're not new. They don't have plastic on them, so it's not as big of a deal to take the plastic. But it's ripping. It rips the cardboard, and it just looks like crap. So, but I could probably use a blow dryer, and you know, if it's a more expensive record, I just did it to one. I shouldn't have did that, but I think you can use a blow dryer, a little bit of heat, maybe apply some heat, and it should come off. So we have the Testament, the New and the Old. So there's the New and the Old, Part 1 and Part 2. These are all cassettes. These are heavy too. Like this is just all of the cassettes. I probably should have looked to make sure they were all here. They probably are. Yeah, there's 6 in each one. It feels like more. But this is cool for someone that, you know, old school. Maybe they got a tape player in their car and they just want to listen to the Bible. I'm probably going to sell these all together. I don't know if I should sell the New Testament by itself and the Old Testament. But I don't know if I should separate them or not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, bruh. Alright, so this is... There was a couple CDs that I seen, and a couple tapes. Nothing spectacular. I try to let these build up. I don't know whether to list them one at a time, or I don't know anymore. This is the remasters, the Van Halen. I think I've sold this before. And then we have the Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. So these are actually 2 CDs that I could bang in my car, and I would be happy with that to keep them. So, you know, whatever. Then we have Prince, and we have... The only reason why I got the Michael Jackson ones is because it's both of them. It's Bad and Thriller. I'll probably put these together, and I'll probably get about 20 bucks for both of them. So I don't remember what she wanted for them. She had 5 on that one, 3 on that one, 3 on this one. Like, prices were... So I overpaid for these. I didn't notice that. I don't even remember what I paid in total there. Probably too much. I picked up this Tommy tie. The only reason why I grabbed this tie today was because it has all of the fishing lures on it. I just thought it was really cool. It has the crests and stars and lures, and it's just pretty dope. We got a return here. And I got this book for $2. It's really, really, really in bad condition. It is Shakespeare Complete Words. It's from the 1800s. I don't know what the value is of it. If it's not worth that much, I'm probably just going to toss it out. It's a shame. It's actually wrote to somebody. Why is there words there? There's like words on the back of the binding. Like, why is that? That's kind of weird. Don't you think that's weird? Yeah, this thing is just, oh my God, look. Falling apart. There's a page there. Then there's a page inside that's actually written. It says, Frank from Maggie, December 25th, 1888. So, you know, it's not like William Shakespeare signed it or something, but it's just in terrible condition. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. Just put it somewhere. Put it over there, I guess. Yeah, I just smacked it down on the ground and broke it some more. I got a return today. It happens, guys. You know, just move on with your life. Just move on with your life, guys. I tell you, don't get upset about it. You know, I seen people trying suits on in the thrift store today, and I was like, you know, I feel your pain. I get returns. Because they can't try it on, no matter what you measure. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it don't really matter if you do measurements. A large is a large. But medium's a medium, etc., etc. But still, you know, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just I gotta relist it and then give them their refund. All right, so last but not least, we got a bag of crap. All right, so this is an MP3 player. It's a SanDisk. The last one I sold for like 30 bucks. Some of these, surprisingly, they're worth decent money. They're lighter than your phone. You can put music on them and run with that instead. I see a lot of people running and they got this big giant phone on their shoulder. Like, come on, guys. You know, whatever. Found an old remote. This is to like an old box TV, whatever. So that could be something that could be. Usually remotes aren't worth that much. All right, I picked these two up. I thought one was new. I know they were swapped out. So the ones inside are old. They're not worth. If they were new, they'd be worth. They're $100 new. So they're made by Crucial. Crucial 2.5-inch SSD. Yeah, see, the ones inside are old, guys. They're old. They're junk. So you know, I can sell them untested. You know, used. I don't know. I'll probably have to throw them away. And then she talked me into getting all these Snoopies. Halloween's over, so maybe I'll just keep them. I might be able to just hold on to them. My wife can just hang them up somewhere and put them in the house. You know, let the kids drag them around the house. There's one for Easter. There's another Halloween. These are actually a Halloween set. There's another one. So these are made by Whitman. So they probably came with chocolate or something. I don't know. Then we got a couple. I got a couple Hot Wheels cars. If they don't have any value, I'll give them to my grandson. Let him play with the cars. And then we got another one. There's another one. So these are cool. They're probably from Walmart or whatever. No, nothing big. Then I found there was another camera that I had in my hand, and then it fell out of the bag. It fell on the ground. I don't know what happened to it. This is actually in pretty good shape. You know, oh, I put it back because it had dirty batteries. And then I got to talking with someone. I didn't get a chance to check this one. This one is actually, it takes a battery. It takes one of these batteries. A good way to test these batteries is if they're swole, you know, like puffed out, then they're no good. If they're fat, you know, if you feel them and there's lumps on them, they're not smooth, then they're no good. But I'm sure the battery in this is dead. This has probably been sitting for who knows how long. But I'm going to look it up. It's a Nikon Coolpix. It's a nice color, nice red color. Sometimes these cameras can be worth $50. Sometimes they're $20. So it might be a $20 camera. Some of them do different things and they're worth more. You know, it just depends on their functionality, you know, whatever they do. A lot. You'd be surprised. Some things, they don't look like much, but then they kind of like me. No, I'm kidding. All right, so I didn't know what this was at first, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I had to look for the remote because they weren't together. This is a Skylander remote control. I don't know if it works or not. I'm sure the batteries are dead. Well, the batteries aren't dead in that because it's probably a 9 volt. 9 volts last forever. It might have been already on. No. Looks like the steering is. Nope. I'll have to put some batteries in it and see if it works. But anyway, guys, that's all she wrote. Got an empty bag over here. And I better put that away. Okay, making a mess. So super score with this Celine Dion. I'm sure I might have mispronounced her name once or twice. I'm trying to pronounce it right. But with the golf clubs, I have to go through them. We'll do that tomorrow. I'll come out tomorrow. I have nothing to do. I always work on Sunday. Some people go to church. I have my communication with God too. I probably should go to church instead of work, but I have so much to do. It's part of my life. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post another video, which will be soon because I post videos every single day. Every day, guys. Just tune in. That's all I got. Peace out.